The Mersin Province is a province in southern Turkey, on the Mediterranean coast between Antalya and Adana. The provincial capital is the city of Mersin and the other major town is Tarsus, birthplace of St Paul. The province is part of Çukurova, a geographical, economical and cultural region that covers the provinces of Mersin, Adana, Osmaniye and Hatay, Isel and Mersin. As of 1933, there were two separate provinces, namely Isel and Mersin, on the territory of today's Mersin Province when the Mersin Province was abolished and merged with the Isel Province, but the seat of the latter was moved from Silifke to Mersin. In 2002, the province's name was changed from Isel to Mersin, but the province retained the license plate number of 33, Isel having been the 33rd in the alphabetical order of Turkish province names. Geography: 87% of the land area is mountain, leading up to the rocky heights of the central Taurus Mountains. The highest peak is Meditsize in the Bulgar Range, and there are a number of important passes over to central Anatolia. There are many high meadows and small plains between 700 and 1,500 meters. The coastal strip has many large areas of flat land, formed from soil brought down by rivers and streams running off the mountains. This is fertile land, the largest area being the plain of Tarsus. The largest rivers are the Göksu and the Burden, but there are many small streams running into lakes, reservoirs of the Mediterranean Sea. Mersin has 321 kilometers of coastline, much of it sandy beach. The climate is typical of the Mediterranean, very hot and very humid in summer, warm and wet in winter. The winter rains can be very heavy and flooding is a problem in many areas, but it never snows on the coast, although there is snow in the high mountain areas. The city of Mersin is one of Turkey's busiest, due to the economic activity in this part of Turkey generated by the GAP project. Mersin is Turkey's biggest Mediterranean port, and now has an oil refinery and a free trade zone too. There are a number of factories along the road between Mersin and Adana, manufacturing glass, detergents, fertilizers and many more. With all this activity, a modern city has grown with a university and other major amenities. About 50% of the population of the province is younger than 24 years of age. 68% were born in Mersin. The literacy rate is 89%. About 43% of the male population and about 27% of the female population graduated from middle school. Infant mortality is 0.48%. Urban population growth rate is 2.42%. Population density is 117. Tourism: Mersin does not have the huge volume of tourists enjoyed by neighboring Antalya or the Aegean coast, but Turkish people that come to this coast, especially now that the hotels have air conditioning, and perhaps more to the mountain country behind where there are healing mineral water springs. In summer the hills are a popular retreat from the high humidity and extreme heat on the coast. West of Mersin includes bays and little islands. Yacht touring is a tourism income in these areas. History: in antiquity this coast was part of Cilicia, named for a Phoenician or Assyrian prince that had settled here. Trade from Syria and Mesopotamia over the mountains to central Anatolia passed through here, through the Cilician gates. The geographer Strabo described the region as being divided into rugged Cilicia and flat Cilicia. The capital of both sections of Cilicia was Tarsus, and Mersin was its seaport. Districts: Mersin Province is divided into 13 districts, 4 of which are actually included within the municipality of Mersin City: Akadeniz, Mezitli, Torosla, Yenishehir, Anamur, Idensik, Bozyazi, Kamlayela, Erdemli, Gulna, Mart, Silifke. Tarsus. Population of the province: Places of interest: the city of Tarsus, birthplace of St Paul, whose house and well are sites of Christian pilgrimage. Salifki, ancient Seleucia period. Buildings include the Church of Tekla, the first female saint, the ancient Roman town of Soloi Pompeiopolis, now within the city. About Mersin, the ancient Roman town of Anamurium, adjacent to the modern town of Anamur. Another ancient city of Eleusis, 55 kilometers from the city of Mersin. Castles including Mamluk Kalesi in Namrun. Towns and other geographic features. Gallery.